Well, safe to say that could have been a better first leg, but at least it's manageable. We can make a comeback potentially, but yeah, not ideal. We probably would have thought that we could have maybe took a lead to the Metropolitano, but it's ended the way it is. 2-0 win for Atletico Madrid on the night, and yeah, we'll have to see if we're able to turn it around in the second leg. If we get it up on the screen here, just hang on 1 second. There we are. Yeah, we can see more into the stats now. As you can see, we've got uh obviously Alvarez, well, the main turning point of the game, because up until the red card, we were the better team. We were having more chances. Rashford was lively throughout that first half. Yamal was looking decent as well. But I'd say Rashford was definitely the more lively. Well, he was the one actually getting chances. Unfortunately, both his attempts were pretty tame, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Yeah, probably should have troubled the keeper a bit more, but it is what it is. But then obviously the real turning point. I mean, look at the momentum. Even look at the stats. An XG of 1, yet we haven't even scored a single goal. Crazy. 18 shots as well. Yeah. We were pretty wasteful tonight, I've got to be honest. Very, very wasteful. Even with 11 players on the pitch, we were very, very wasteful and could have done a lot better. But yeah, obviously the real turning point in the match, the red card for Kabazi. It was, I do feel in a way it was a bit soft, but it is Dogzo. And if it is, obviously for those of you that don't know, Dogzo means denial of goal scoring opportunity. So yeah, realistically, in the end, it was a red card, but it's just a shame that obviously Atletico Madrid's goal, well, the first goal, came right after that from the resulting free kick. And Julian Alvarez, of course, he's been linked with us to potentially sign for us in the summer, but at this moment in time, he's done us harm. And yeah, you can't really complain about the free kick. It was an absolute wonder strike. I mean, what a free kick. One of the best free kicks I've seen in quite some time, and yeah, no keeper in the world saving that, so there's nothing really Joan Garcia could do about it. And yeah, heading into half time at well, 1-0 down and a man down wasn't ideal, but to be fair, we did start the second half actually not that bad. We were actually attacking, causing Atletico Madrid quite a lot of problems. You would honestly thought that they were the team down to 10 men the way the second half had started, but I suppose we were always going to be susceptible to a counter attack, and of course, it had to be Soloff. What is it about this guy and always seeming to score past us? Like, whether he's on the bench or whether he's starting, he just always seems to find a way to score past us. It's so frustrating, but like, it is what it is. But I would, of course, after the red card, I was saying this on my watch along at the time because I do watch alongs for Barca matches. So, if you haven't checked them out already, you definitely, if that's like your kind of thing, then definitely feel free to check them out. But yeah, I was saying at half time that I would take a worst case scenario, I'd take a 1-0 loss to take that to the Metropolitano next week. But a 2-0, I suppose 2-0 is not that bad either, because I do feel like if we do take our chances, we can turn that game around. But obviously, yeah, it's going to be a tough ask to go to the Metropolitano. Obviously, Atletico Madrid's home stadium. You know what they're going to do. They have something to protect, and obviously that is the last thing that we wanted heading into this game. We didn't want anything for Atletico Madrid to protect, but unfortunately, they are going to have that league to protect, and it's not going to be great. And yeah, to be honest, I thought we were pretty wasteful for the most part of the game. We did have a lot of chances, and yeah, of course now Kubarsi's going to be suspended for that second leg at the Metropolitano, so we're not going to be able to call upon him, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, Yamal, in the end, he definitely was our best player on the pitch. Yeah, when it was 2-0 and the game was just fizzling out, I felt like Yamal was the one. He was still trying to make things happen, but yeah, there was times where he was getting past like 3, 4, 5 players. It was like Messi-esque, but I mean, I don't want to say Messi yet. I don't want to be able to compare him to Messi because Messi's here and everyone else is like somewhere like there. But yeah, Yamal, he tried to be fair to him, but yeah, Lewandowski he didn't do anything of note in that first half, hence why he got subbed off at half time. Kunde I thought was all right. I mean, it's his first start since coming back from injury. Again, Rashford was good in the first half, but yeah, I mean, you had his moments as well in the second, but yeah, it just I don't know. The red card, it did kind of kill us in the end. I don't know why Pedri went off in at the start of the second half, though. I hope that's not nothing to do with an injury, because if it is, then that's a huge problem. But yeah, hopefully that was just for whatever reason, some sort of tactical change from Hansi Flick. I don't know. But yeah, Atletico Madrid, they do deserve the result in the end because they managed the game. Even despite the fact that obviously in the first half, like I mentioned, we did dominate for the most part. But yeah, the red card came, and then Alvarez scored that wonderful free kick. And then after that, they do what they do best. They manage the game, and then they got the second, and then they just seeing the game out. And so yeah, they just Atletico Madrid just do what they do best, managed to hold it out, and yeah, but it's going to be an uphill battle now in the second leg on a Tuesday night. It's going to be a uphill battle, but we're going to try our best to try and make a comeback there. But obviously, we're going to have to do that without Kubazi, on top of the fact that there's still not going to be Rafinha. There's not going to be, like, potential De Jong potentially might still not be back for that. I hope he is, because, dear me, like, he's been out for a while now. Obviously, we didn't have Mark Bernal tonight either after he twisted his ankle, I believe it was, in the game we played against Atletico Madrid in La Liga. I mean, Hanko went off injured for them in the first half with an injury, so there is that. So I imagine he's not going to be featuring in that second leg, but I guess time will tell. But yeah, overall, not the best of results tonight. Of course, we would have preferred to have taken a lead with us to the Metropolitano. I mean, Hansi Flick did say before the game that, yeah, we needed to kill the game, kill the tie before the second leg, but and to be honest, we probably could have if we had taken our chances. I mean, yeah, looking at XG, of course, XG is not really that important, but the shots and obviously the momentum chart here, we should have scored tonight. We should have scored at least one goal, like, at least. So the fact that we haven't scored any goal, like, well, we do only have ourselves to blame, to be honest, because we should have been more clinical when we had our chances, but unfortunately, that can happen in football, and yeah, it just means that we have a uphill battle up against Atletico in the second leg. But a 2-0, anything's possible. But yeah, thank you for watching this match review today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the weekend's match review up against Espanyol, where hopefully we can get back to winning ways and then prepare ourselves for the comeback against Atletico in the second leg. Visca Bossa.